Hi everyone. Let me know if you can't see me or hear me. I'm so happy to be live with you this week because a lot of things happen in the US this past week, and I wanted to change this meditation this week to a meditation on fear, panic, and anxiety, because I think we all have been, to some extent, collectively been feeling that fear, anxiety, and panic over, what's going on in the world. And I've been feeling it especially the past week because and I've been doing more meditations because of it, because my whole family lives in New York. I live on the West Coast, but my entire family lives on the East Coast in New York. And even though I don't really watch news, my family reported that every 3 days the coronavirus has been doubling there. And that news didn't sit that well with me because my mother is now going to be 90 this year. One of my family members has an underlying health condition. My brother had to close his business in Manhattan, in the city, and who knows how long he is going to be closing his business for. So that news gave me some fear because I was actually, up to that news, I was actually handling it pretty well. And so I started doing more meditations every day, which actually has really helped me. So let me know. Hi, Evelyn. Good afternoon from Puerto Rico. Wow. I don't know how bad it is in Puerto Rico, but hopefully it's not that bad there, and you guys are kind of separate from the main island, so that's a good thing. So I really want to do this meditation on fear, anxiety, and panic because I think we all collectively need it, and I think it's important that we manage the fear, panic, and anxiety because, as I said in my video last week, that the fear, panic, and anxiety is more contagious, as Deepak Chopra said, more contagious than the virus itself, because fear, hi Mary from Michigan, because the reason why fear is more contagious than the virus is because you could say something, like I can say one sentence and it could go out to millions of people online, and that triggers an emotion. It triggers a certain emotion. So with the virus, you have to literally be present with the person to contract the virus. But fear transcends time, space, right? It transcends time and space. So fear could be a lot more contagious because that emotion, when you hear the news and it's really bad news, and that's hitting millions of people around the world, there's that emotion is like rapid fire, And so this is why fear is more contagious than the virus, because with the virus, you have to be physically there, right? Physically present in this time-space reality. But emotions transcend all time-space reality. So we have to manage our fear in order to manage this pandemic. We have to manage this fear. And this is why I wanted to do it this week. So I want you to all be really comfortable sitting, laying down, whatever you're doing, be extremely comfortable, because we really want to be present with this meditation. The presence of this meditation is what is going to allow us to start alleviating and relieving that fear. So make sure you're really comfortable. I'm going to use my amethyst crystal, and I'm going to just put it over the fire, the smoke I should say, just to clean it, make sure that there's no negative energy. And so if you have a prayer bead or a crystal in your presence, just use it, hold on to it, so the intention of our healing can be amplified. Hi KM, hi Vlad, hi Evelyn. Okay, so let's get this started. Be really comfortable and be fully present in the now. Focusing on your breath to be fully present in the now, because this is the only moment where we can alleviate any fear, stress, anxiety, and panic. Our power is right here, right now. So take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Be present when you inhale. Be present when you exhale. Be fully in this moment when you inhale. Be fully in this moment when you exhale. Inhale your natural state of well-being. Exhale any thoughts about the future or the past that is not relevant. Be very consciously aware of your breath in and out. As you breathe in and out, let go of any thoughts that arise. Just be present with your breath. Just be fully present with the precious moment of now. Now, if you have any tension in any part of your body, just relax it. And breathe into that relaxation of every cell, every tissue, every organ, every system in your body. Just let go of any resistant energy that you feel in any part of your body, and breathe into the relief of any uncomfortable tension feeling in your body. Relax any tension in your forehead and in your head. Relax any tension in your eyes. Relax any tension around your mouth. Relax any tension in your shoulders. Relax any tension in your chest. Relax any tension in your stomach or your abdomen. Relax any tension in your hip area and your legs. Relax any tension in your thighs and your feet and your ankles. Just relax and be fully present in the now. Allow every cell, every tissue, every organ, just relax and be fully present in the power of now. This moment is fine. All is well in this moment. This moment is perfection. This moment is infinite possibilities. This moment is when we can raise our vibrational frequency to that of love, to that of compassion, to that of healing. Now, imagine yourself walking through a beautiful forest. You hear the birds chirping as you walk through the forest. You see so many beautiful trees, plants, insects, leaves, flowers, and you walk on a path that is clearly made for just walking and enjoying the forest. And as you walk on this path and go deeper and deeper into the forest, you see the perfection of the sky, the perfection of all of the trees, the perfection of the fresh air, the perfection of the soil. And as you go deeper and deeper into the forest, you see the most magnificent tree that you've ever seen in your whole life. This tree is so massive. The trunk is so large. The branches are so wide. And there are so many beautiful leaves on this tree. And you feel so enamored by this tree that you sit there. You decide to sit with the tree to absorb all of its magnificence. The tree is just in its enlightened being state, and you want to absorb all of the being, all of the enlightened being of that tree, and you just sit with the tree. And as you sit with the tree, you close your eyes. You feel the light breeze on your face. You hear the birds chirping. You hear the leaves just flowing back and forth. The sun is shining on your face. And you're in perfection, and you think all is well in my world. All is well in my world. I am one with the tree, and the tree is one with me. And as you feel this perfection, that all is well in my world, suddenly a huge bear comes walking towards you. And the bear looks extremely hungry. The bear looks extremely desperate for food. And suddenly, you feel this fear. All of a sudden, your blood pressure rises. Your heart starts to beat. And you don't know what to do. The fear has overcome every cell, every tissue, every organ in your body. And you are almost frozen with fear because you don't have time to run. The bear is right in your face. No time to run. And every cell, every tissue, every organ in your body is so overcome with fear. And at this moment, you decide that you are going to just be present with this fear. Where do you feel this fear? Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your shoulders? Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you feel it in your gut? Just feel that fear and be present with it. Allow the fear to just be. Observe that fear wherever you feel it in your body. Just keep observing that fear. Observing that fear. Do not judge the fear. Just observe. Do not judge the fear. Just keep observing. Say, fear, I am here with you. Fear, you are my greatest teacher on how to be fully present in the now. Fear, you are my friend because you are teaching me the higher lesson of courage, of love. Fear, I am fully present with you. Just be fully present with that fear. Do not judge. Just be present with that fear. Just observe. If you feel the fear in your heart, just keep observing that fear in your heart. Just observe. Just observe. If you feel the fear in your gut, just observe. Just observe. If you feel the fear in your throat, Just observe. Just observe. Do not judge. Allow all thoughts of judgment to be released to the universe. Allow all judgments of fear to be released to the universe. Wherever you're feeling that fear, whether it's in your throat, your heart, your shoulder, your gut, your abdomen, just observe. Just observe. Be just still like the tree. The tree does not fear the bear. The tree does not react to the bear. You are one with the stillness of the tree. And as you become more and more one and still with the tree, you're broadcasting this love energy, the energy of love, the energy of compassion, the energy of courage. And as you broadcast the stillness energy, as your power is in the stillness, your power is in the stillness, and you broadcast this loving, compassionate, courageous energy, the bear feels that energy. The bear feels that love, non-threatening energy, and the bear walks away. The bear just walks away because your energy is so pure, it's so positive, it's so loving. Your energy has become fearless. Just like the tree, just like the leaves, just like the branch, just like the forest, your energy is the highest vibrational frequency of love. And in this state of love, nothing bad can come into our experience. Nothing bad can come into our experience. We have created a shield of love around us, a shield of love around us, that nothing bad can come into our experience. And we sit there becoming one with the universe, one with the tree, one with the soil, one with the stars, one with the sun, one with the breeze, one with the branches, one with the birds. We are one with everything in the forest. We are one with everything in this planet. We are one with everything in this universe. We say, this moment is fine. This moment is well. This moment reveals my natural state of well-being. This moment reveals my natural state of fearlessness. This moment reveals my natural state of pure positive energy of God and love. And like the Buddha who became enlightened under the Bodhi tree, you become awakened to your true nature of pure positive energy of God and love. That all experiences that are undesired comes because of fear, anxiety, you realize that as you return to your true nature of God, your true nature of divine, your true nature of perfection, your true nature that all natural being of wellness comes to you, that fear is just the thought. Fear is not the truth of who you are. Fear is just a fabricated thought that you repeat in your mind over and over again. Fear is not our natural state of being. You awaken to this new state of being, and you think, all is well in my world. Repeat after me. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. Fear is not my truth. Fear is not my truth. I am pure positive energy of love. I am pure positive energy of love. I am pure positive energy of love. This moment is fine. This moment is fine. This moment is fine. This moment is fine. I am one with the tree. I am one with the forest. I am one with this planet. I am one with the stars and moon. And I am one with the universe. I allow my natural wellness. 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 Is well in my world. Thank you. Namaste. Hi everyone. Hi Tanya. Great Lakes Wellness. Oh, I like that. Right Intent. Gloria. Riley. Anna. Thank you so much for joining me in that meditation to alleviate fear. I really needed that, and that really helped me. I actually did meditation this morning already, but I just love meditating. Meditating is what really helps me to deal with life, especially during this time. So if you had any profound experience or experience that you could share with us, that could help me and my community during that meditation, any experience that you felt, whether it was something in your body, something in your consciousness, something that you felt that you want to share with us, please do so, because your stories, your feedback, your comments really help me and my our community. It really helps us to heal. And I think that if you have any questions about the meditation, or if you have any questions in general that you've wanted to ask me, please do so and let me know what that question is. And again, please share your experiences. So just going back to the question, the issue of fear, is that I really wanted to do this fear meditation because of what's going on. And I think that if we do not manage our fear, then it will be a lot harder to manage this coronavirus pandemic. And that's why I think managing our mental and emotional space is the most important thing that we can do during this time for so many reasons. I've mentioned in my video last week that fear will definitely lower our immune system. And if we lower our immune system, we have no way of healing any virus, So that's number one. Fear will lower our immune system, and we will be more subject to viruses and diseases. Number two, fear will not help us to find solutions to a lot of problems and issues that we're going through right now, right? We have to solve such huge problems, such as, the healthcare, how we're going to treat sick patients. Fear will not help us to figure out how we're going to save our economy, save our financial stability, right? And fear is not going to allow us to have the space in our minds to be able to find the solutions that we need, the solutions in our minds. Anapanasati meditation. How to do Anapanasati meditation. Okay, hi KM, how are you? Anapanasati meditation, I've never done that meditation, so I don't want to speak on something that I haven't tried, because I feel like I wouldn't be giving you an authentic, a genuine answer. So if I do it in the future and I find out a lot more about it, then I will share it with you. But I haven't done that meditation, so I just don't want to speak about things that I don't have firsthand experience with, because I want to be authentic and genuine. So getting back to the fear is that we need to relieve and alleviate this fear now more than ever before, because of what's going on in the world. Because A, we lower our immune system. B, we can't find solutions and answers to these big problems that we're going through now. Because when we have fear, we don't have space for solutions. We don't have space for answers to come in from a higher consciousness space. I think the more that we can relieve the fear, the more we can find the space to have solutions, to have answers to these huge problems that we're going through now. Because every time a problem arises, the answer also arises. But as we keep to fear and anxiety, our energy can never be open to the answer, because all of our energy is stuck in the problem. And when we're stuck in the problem, we have no space for the answer to allow the answer to come in. So this is another reason why that the first thing we have to do before we take any action in dealing with this coronavirus pandemic is to be in a mental and emotional space that is present with the now, that has equanimity, that has some level of peace, some level of serenity, because the least powerful state is fear. And fear is just a thought of a projection that we have of the future. That's all it is. I mean, if you're sitting here, right now, everything is fine, right? Nothing is wrong. Is everything fine in your world right here, right now? Everything in my world right here, right now is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's the point. The point is, right here, right now, why do I have fear when everything is fine right here, right now? I'm doing this live streaming, I'm not feeling sick. But why do I have that fear? I have the fear of the projection. I'm projecting a future that maybe somebody in my family in New York will get sick. But that's just a thought. That has nothing to do with my reality of what's happening right here, right now. And the more I could release that fear right now, by law of attraction, the less I would be attracting negative things that I do not desire in my life. So if we do not desire the coronavirus to come into our experience, then we have to refocus our mind to well-being, to our natural state of well-being. That's what we have to focus, because as we keep focusing on the fear of the virus, we are going to attract it more and more. And that's why this pandemic has grown so big, because we kept on focusing on it rather than focusing on our natural state of well-being. We kept on focusing, and the virus just grew. This pandemic just grew bigger and bigger. And so, what are the things that we have to do to redirect our energy, redirect our focus to what we desire? We have to distract ourselves. We have to be able to distract ourselves during these times. So what do? We do the things that make us feel present in the now. Maybe for some people it's cooking, some people it's gardening, some people it's painting, some people it's doing any activity, or some people it's playing games with your kids and your family, watching a positive movie. We have to keep directing our focus and energy to what we desire. If we do not desire this pandemic to get bigger and bigger, we can't give it more attention. We can't give it more focus, because that is what is creating the problem of getting it bigger and bigger. We have to keep on redirecting our energy. Now, that doesn't mean that we have to be so naive and we don't take the basic precautions that we should be taking, which is to wash the hands. Don't stay close to people, especially if they're coughing. We can take those basic precautions and be responsible, and still live in the presence of now, and still be able to do the things that refocus our energy in a way that directs us to what we desire. Because, the laws of the universe, is that what you think about, because the laws of the universe is based on our consciousness. It's based on intelligent awareness, our consciousness. So if the laws of the universe is based on our consciousness, then as we keep putting our attention to what we do not desire, our consciousness, what we do not desire keeps growing. And it gains a lot of momentum. So we have to redirect our energy and focus to what we desire. And this is the reason why I really haven't been watching any news. And when I got the news from my family that this virus in New York is doubling every 3 days, that's when I start to have some real fear for my family, for my mom, for family members, for my brother, his business, because, and I tell you, up until that point, I was actually doing really well. I was doing really well. But that news, when I heard that news, it just really affected me. So that's why the emotions are far more contagious than the virus, because that one news that came into my mind, I started to project scenarios in the future, bad, negative scenarios of what could happen to my family, which has no relevance to what's happening now. The power is in the now. My family could be well, very well, but I defaulted to the most negative scenario in my mind rather than focusing on, my family is going to be fine. They self-quarantine. Things are always working out for them. I didn't go in that direction. I went into the opposite direction of, oh my God, my mother, she's 90, she could get it and she'll die. And my other family member has underlying health conditions. She could die. My brother, he's got a business in the city, and he may have to close for months. Instead of saying, you know what, things are always working out for them. The virus won't touch them. They're okay. God is protecting them. They're fine. So this is why fear is more contagious. Our emotions are more contagious than the virus. Does anybody have any other question about the meditation, about anything that you want to ask me now? So next week I'm thinking about doing a meditation on, next week we can go back to doing a healing meditation for our viewers. Like, for instance, Splatter, she had an issue of fibromyalgia, liver disease, and I want to go back to doing a meditation to heal. But if you guys want to continue a meditation on fear, because this situation is ongoing, we can certainly do that as well. So let me know if you have a preference of what you want to do. But the most important thing is that you have an awareness of how you're feeling. Have an awareness of how you're feeling. Are you feeling fear? Are you feeling panic? Are you feeling anxiety? And I would suggest that you do a meditation. When you feel that, just close your eyes and do a meditation where you observe your body and see where that fear is. Is it in the heart? Do you feel a tightness, a tension in your heart? Do you feel a tightness, a tension in your shoulder? Do you feel a tightness, a tension in your head? Because that fear, that emotion will manifest in the body in physical form. So as it manifests in physical form, you just keep observing that fear, not judging it, and just keep observing. And as you keep observing that fear, the fear just starts to dissipate. It's the laws of the universe allows it to just dissipate. So that's what you should do. If you are feeling next time something happens, you get news and it's some bad news, and you start feeling tension, you start feeling panic, you start feeling anxiety, just stop everything. Just sit down somewhere on your bed, chair, wherever. Just sit down, close your eyes, and scan your body and see where that fear is manifesting in your body, because it manifests somewhere in your body. And then just keep observing that. Just observe it and let it go. Observe it. Manifest in my gut. Oh, okay, yes. That's right. It manifests, Deb, and yeah. Gut is one of the areas that it lots of times it manifests in my gut too, because my gut is where I have my actual health issue, and all of my unconscious trauma manifests in my gut. Trauma from my childhood, maybe trauma from my previous lives, it manifests in my gut. So that's why I eat a gut healthy diet and my meditations, because my trauma emotions tend to manifest in the gut. So really observe where it's manifesting in your body, because every emotion, which is a consciousness, will have a physical manifestation. That's why I always say disease. Louise Hay, my favorite author, she has a whole section on diseases and what emotion it's associated with. So she says, breast cancer is associated with this emotion, and liver disease is associated with this emotion, because emotion is a consciousness and it will manifest into some physical form. You clenching. Deb, and you have clenching in your gut. I have like this, sometimes I feel like a knot, like a knot. And sometimes I also have, sometimes when my husband had 3 surgeries, he got hit by a truck and underwent 3 surgeries. I had so much stress and fear, that it manifested in my right shoulder. And I still to this day have some issue with my right shoulder, not completely healed. It's about 85% healed. And it manifested in my right shoulder because he had 3 shoulder surgeries. And so, Mary, I felt a twitching in my right eye and a tightness across my heart chest area. Yes, you know what, Mary, I also experience that a lot. When I meditate, I experience a lot of also twitching in my eyes. So that's what you do, is when you feel those sensations, Mary, you just be present with it. Do not judge it. Do not judge that tightness in your chest. Do not judge the twitching in the eye. Just say, your body is working for you. Your body wants you to be well. Your body wants you to be well. So as you keep observing it, not judging it, the body in its infinite wisdom, right? Your body has infinite wisdom. We cannot disagree that it has infinite wisdom. Otherwise, your body can't be running right now as it does. So your body in its infinite wisdom will resolve that. So just being present with that bodily sensation and just continue to observe it, your body will automatically know how to resolve that. The reason why we don't resolve it is because we're not allowing our body to resolve it, because of when we hold on to that fear, we hold on to these negative emotions, we're blocking the energy in our body to be able to self-heal. We're blocking our own, so we're really shooting ourselves in the foot with our own health. That's why our body can't heal us, because when we've blocked our own energy, these emotions of fear, anxiety, stress are blocking our energy. And so we're blocking the ability of our body to able to self-heal. And that's what it is. That is one of the big reasons why I see people don't heal from chronic conditions, and that's why I have to do a lot of meditation for my own. Hi, Carmen. How are you? Hi, Carmen. How are you? So, okay. So, hi, Luna. You're welcome, Luna. I love your name, Luna, because I love your name because it's the same name as mine. So, I hope you joined us during the meditation, Luna, because we're almost finished now. So if you guys, next week I'll ask you guys if you want to do another fear meditation. If not, we'll do a healing for Splatter for her fibromyalgia and liver disease. And I so appreciate your joining me in these group healing meditations, because as we join our collective consciousness, and broadcast that loving, healing, compassion, energy, vibrational signal out to the universe, we are helping our fellow humans and helping our planet. Each individual mind and energy is so powerful. It's so powerful. So I really thank you for joining me in this healing, and to really help us to manage each of our stress and to do it together, to be able to do this meditation together, to relieve our stress, relieve our anxiety and panic over the situation is very powerful. I feel so much more ease. I'm so much more peaceful doing this live streaming meditation with you. So thank you so much. So let's close with a little prayer, a little meditation, so that we leave with the right energy and we focus our energy in what we desire. We focus our energy in what we desire. So if we do not desire this pandemic, then we have to redirect our energy to what we desire, which is well-being. Let's visualize a planet that is healed. Let's visualize a planet where people are thriving. Let's visualize a planet that is all well, because we have to we do not want to escalate this pandemic with our fear energy. We want to de-escalate it, and we can only do that if we start refocusing our energy to what we desire, and we desire health and well-being of our planet. So as we do this closing little meditation, let's focus our energy in what we desire. Thank you. Stress, fear, anxiety, and panic during these times. We know as we release the fear energy, the anxiety energy, we feel and know our natural state of well-being, of being this pure positive energy of God and love. And we focus all of our intention, all of our desires to that well-being for each one of us and for everyone on this planet and everything on this planet, including all of our animals and our oceans and our forests and nature. We redirect our energy as we release this fear to that which is our natural state of well-being, our natural state of perfection, our natural state of being this perfect image of God. We know that as we remove our fear, that all is well in the world and all is well in our life. And we hold to that and know that you are always protecting us, guiding us to our highest good, to our highest well-being. So we thank you, God, so much for always protecting us and guiding us and allowing us to receive your grace, allowing us to receive the goodness of all that you have for us as we release fear, anxiety, and panic, which is not who we are. We know that we are pure positive energy of God and love. We know our truth. We know that we are divine beings with infinite possibilities. We know we are divine beings with natural wellness always coming our way. And we refocus our energy in well-being. We focus our energy in good. We focus our energy in healing. We focus our energy in a life and a planet that is healthy, that is safe, and that is well. Thank you, God, for allowing us to be a cooperative component to that well-being for ourselves and for everyone on this planet. Thank you so much again for allowing us to come together to release fear, the truth of who we are not, and to return back to our soul, the well-being of divine light and love. Thank you. Namaste. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I love you. Stay safe, healthy. And like I said, please just focus on what you want for your life and for this planet. And by laws of the universe, those things must manifest in your life. So keep well, keep safe. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. I love you. Much blessings and lots of love. See you next week. Bye.